I'm one of the principals of Dorset School of Acting. We run a one-year course in acting and musical theatre aimed at helping guys get into drama school and also giving them the training in all the essential skills for acting. A question we get asked a lot is, how do you actually get into drama school? Well, there are no hard and fast rules. As people have probably found out, it's incredibly hard. This is probably the most important audition, so you really need to prepare, and you need to prepare well. It comes under three different categories. What you have is the speech, you have the performance, and you have the dreaded interview. The interview is very, very important. We'll come back to that soon. So your speeches, you've got to find something that really does reflect you. Why make it difficult for yourself? You're going to be under a great deal of stress anyway, so what you want to do is make it as easy as possible for yourself. So find a speech in your age range with your experiences and something that you can really, really relate to. It's so important that you actually like the speech. Now, when you're looking for speeches, key places to keep away from: the internet. There are loads of different sources out there, but unfortunately, not just you are looking for them. Everybody's there. And so what's going to happen is there's going to be a repetition of pieces. And it shows the auditioner that you don't actually care enough about the piece because you've just printed it off the internet. So what you need to do is you need to take it from plays that you have read. So you need to do a lot of reading. What you need to do is you need to make sure that you give yourself the best opportunity. What you need to do is ensure that your speech is unique to you. Now, obviously, that's very, very hard. But if you research properly and you read a lot of plays, you'll find something that works specifically for you. So don't make it hard for yourself. Don't put on accents. Be you. They're interested in truth. So other speeches that you need to think about are the Shakespeares. Now, these are notorious. Some schools have their own set list. Now, what you need to do is make sure that you only perform those speeches for those schools. My advice is have as many speeches as you can. And if there are any other set speeches in different schools, see if they're the same, because then you're helping yourself. You're not learning too much material. And then you can find yourself a speech that really, really affects you and you really enjoy. Okay? So that's a really key thing with the Shakespeare. When it comes to songs for the musical theatre, what you need to do is you really need to focus on something that you enjoy singing, but you've got to stick away from the popular tunes that have been done again and again. No Les Mis. I know it's popular at the moment, but do not do it. Some of this stuff you should already know anyway. And you need to find a song that has a story. You need to find a song that shows your range. It's no good having something that you can sing really well, but it's actually really narrow range, because they still need to see more. You obviously have to have contrasting songs as well. So it's really important that when you approach your song, you approach it like you'd approach a monologue. You're breaking down the words. You have to understand the words. Don't just sing the notes. It's absolutely pointless. They need to see that you can actually link with the music and the words. Okay, so you've got your speeches, you've got your songs, you've got your Shakespeare, and they're contrasting. So, you're learning your speeches. Now, it's really, really important that you actually know your speeches. Don't think you know your speeches. No way. If you think you know your speeches, believe me, you don't. You've got to know. Now, the only real way of testing this is to do a different type of activity whilst reciting your lines. If, for example, you're trying to juggle and you can get through your lines completely, that way you have definitely learnt your lines properly. So once you've learnt these lines and they're in your head, the next thing is to think about how you're actually going to perform them. You must prepare. You must think about who this character is. Why does this character want to say this thing? You know, a lot of monologues, they're kind of a response to a question. Find out what that question is. Ask yourself that question first, and then go into the speech. You need to visualize who you're talking to, make it personal. Where are you? What does it look like? You need to do everything you can to coax your imagination to work. Once you've done that, and once you're prepared, you can launch into the speech. Now, differing schools have differing opinions. I know one school that if you stand too long, they're going to probably say they're bored. So really, you don't want to be waiting any more than 10 seconds before you actually do anything. So you need to really be ready before you walk into that room. It's really important that you're focused and you're concentrated. You've done your speeches. You've done your Shakespeare. After the speeches, sometimes before, but mainly after, you have the interview. And it's really, really, really important that you have a knowledge of the school that you're going for. And not just, oh, Tom Hardy went here and I think he's cool, or anything like that. You actually have to be very, very specific. Know what the course is offering and know what you need from that course and marry them, because that is what's interesting to these people when they're auditioning you. Don't make it up. Know everything properly. You need to be prepared. What does the course do? What do you like about the course? Why do you need that particular course? In the interview, they want to know about you. They want to find out what you've been doing, what sort of person you are, what kind of person you're going to be on their course. So be as honest as you can. You need to have a reason, a passion. Know why you want to act. So many students just don't really think about that. Why do you want to be an actor? Oh, I haven't thought about that. That's a big no-no. So know exactly why you want to go to their school, what the course offers, and also why you want to perform. Why that art form? Why not painting? Why not writing a novel? So be very, very specific. Just on the audition, while I'm thinking about it, use that opportunity as a performance. Don't think this is an audition. It's not. You will have performed on a stage before. So that's what it is. It's just a time to relax, be yourself, enjoy yourself. It's so important that you enjoy what you do. Otherwise, what is the point? So go in there with the right attitude. It's all in your attitude. And if you're confident, clear, and you know what you're doing, you stand a much better chance than someone who is unprepared. Hopefully you found these tips useful and they'll help you in any of your upcoming auditions. So if you've auditioned this year and you've been unsuccessful, remember who we are, the Dorset School of Acting. We're still taking applications until the end of June, and our course will do its best to get you into a recognised drama school. Break a leg.